Will the elders who represent the tribes of Israel please stand? You've told me that, like the nations around us, you would like to have your own king. Are you sure that this is what both you and your people want?
Yes, Samuel, we want a king to rule over us.
I pray to the Lord on your behalf, and he will provide you this king. But listen carefully. This is what your king will be like. Your king will enslave you. He will make your sons men of war. They'll be forced to till the ground, and they will make armor for his army. Your daughters will become perfumers and bakers and cooks. He will take a tenth of your crops for himself and his attendants, and he'll take a tenth of your flocks for his own table. He will enslave you, he will suppress you, and you will cry out to the Lord for relief from this king of your asking. But the Lord will not hear you.
We still want a king.
Have you not heard a word that I just said?
Samuel, we want to be like all the other nations.
Don't you want to talk about it? Confer with your people? Maybe pray on it.
Enough talk. We still want a king to lead us.
Yes, a king to lead us into battle. This will be great.
Amen. Amen.
King! 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 King!
Quiet. The Lord will grant you your king. Now go home. Go back to your towns.
We want a king, we're tired of this religion. We want a king to make all our decisions. We want a king to lead our men in war. We want a king to lead us into battle. We want a king to make our sabers rattle. We want a king to look like the rest of the world.
We've been gone so long that by now Father has to be more worried about us than his silly animals.
A beam of light hath illuminated my mind just now, thereby forming the most wondrous idea I would take great delight in sharing with thee.
Amazing. Can't wait.
There resideth in this town a seer, a man of God who is held in the highest regard. In addition, everything he said cometh true. Why ever would we not ask the man about the donkeys, thereby he could provide the path of truth leading to said animals?
Do you mean ask for directions?
Indeed.
Well, that's an idea. I don't know if it's a good one. Besides, what will we give him? All our food is gone. We have no gifts to give to a man of God. You know we can't just go to somebody important like that without bringing him a gift. But what do we have? Not a thing.
Didst thou think of that? Wait! I can never find anything in this thing. No. 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 Alas! I have a quarter of a shekel. I would take great delight in bestowing this upon the man of God.
How truly generous of you. Okay, well, we might as well try. Come on, let's go. Don't lose that quarter. This way?
Yeah, right down here, I believe.
And then what?
Left at the end of the street.
No idea where we're going to do.
Now we just need to find them as
Go on and on.
Oh, there.
Listen to me.
They're children.
No, but we can ask them for directions.
They're children and they don't look that smart. But I believe it is worth a try.
Let's go. You girls, hey, is the seer here?
Oh, yes, he is. He's just ahead of you. You should hurry. He's come to our town just for today to do the sacrifice at the high place. As soon as you enter the town, you find him before he goes to the high place to eat. The people won't give anything until he comes, because he must bless the sacrifice. After that, those who are invited will eat. Go up! Go up! Why are you still here? You should find him now. Go. Anyway.
Behold, I believeth my ears are bleeding now. Where are we?
Oh, here. Can you please tell us where the seer's house is?
I am the seer. I've been looking forward to your coming.
Didn't I say he knoweth things?
I don't totally understand, though. How did you know we were coming? We didn't even know we were coming.
The Lord has revealed all to me about you, and this evening we will dine together, and I will reveal everything that is in your heart.
Well, that's really kind of you, but I don't know what to say. It's not exactly what we were expecting.
Why? Are you concerned about those donkeys you lost 3 days ago? Fear not, for they have been found.
Believest me now?
Another thing. The desire of all is to you and to your father's family.
You were doing great right up to that point, but do you know who I am?
Saul, Samuel, Saul.
That's not what I mean. What I mean is, I'm a Benjamite. We're the smallest of all the tribes in Israel. And my father's family is the least important of all the families. Why do you say, what is it, the desire of all Israel is to me?
Behold, he truly is but a nobody.
Bid your servants go before us.
Gladly, before us.
Well, I never.
Lord. The Lord has anointed you as leadership over Israel. The Spirit of God will come upon you. The Lord will be with you. Arise. You will go before me, Saul, into Gilgal. But there you must wait 7 days until I come and instruct you further. Saul, have you heard me? Do you understand?
Sorry, what?
7 days.
Yeah.
7 days.
Samuel gotten to? It's day 7 and there's no sign of him. I am ready to lead my troops in battle against the Philistines. But apparently we're supposed to wait here for Samuel to come with some instructions from the Lord.
Let not thy heart despair, O king. Samuel will come as he has promised.
Why? Because you gave him a quarter.
No, he will come because he has led Israel behold these many, many years. He will listen to God and come in his time.
Yeah, well, I say time is up. My troops are freaking right out. Many of them are deserting and running for safety. I have been declared the king of Israel. I will do the offering myself. What?
Saul, Samuel, Saul?
Samuel, greetings.
Saul, what have you done?
What hast thou done, O king?
Well, Samuel, you see, my troops, they were running for safety, and, well, you didn't come when you said you were going to come. And the Philistines, they were assembling against me, and so I said to myself, Self, the Philistines will come against you, and you have not yet sought favor of the Lord.
And?
Well, so I felt compelled to do the offering myself.
You've acted foolishly. You were given one command from the Lord, only one. And I must tell you, because you disobeyed the Lord, your kingdom will not endure.
Come on, Samuel, what are you saying? What about that part about the desire of all Israel being for me?
Not anymore. The Lord has chosen one after his own heart, one who will obey him in all things to lead his people.
But what do we do now? Samuel, there's a battle to be fought. Do we go? Do we stay? I'm your king. Hey, get back here. We need to talk.
Why did you not wait for me? You acted
to the Philistines' outpost? Do a little hand-to-hand combat?
But Jonathan, what about your father, the king? The big boss, our fearless leader.
Come on, I mean, what he doesn't know won't hurt him. Plus, who knows? The Lord may act on our behalf. Nothing can hinder the Lord from saving, even with just 2 people.
Go for it. I'm with you heart and soul. I got your back. I'm with you all the way. Beam me up.
Oh, okay, all right. Thanks for your enthusiasm. All right, here's the plan, okay? We let them see us. Now, hold on. Hear me out. If they say, wait there until we come to you, we'll stay where we are. We won't fight. But if they say, come up to us, that will be our sign from the Lord that he's given them into our hand, and we'll fight. You got it?
I got it. Yep, 2 thumbs up. I'm on it. Ready to roll.
Hey! Look at the Hebrews crawling out of the holes they were hiding in. Hey! Come up here to us. We'll teach you a thing or 2.
Did you hear that? They said, come up to us. That means we fight. Let's go.
I'm coming. Yeah, I got your back. This is harder than I expected.
I would like to know what's been going on behind my back. I gave one order, just one, and somebody couldn't keep it.
That someone, my highness, was your own son, Jonathan.
I know full well who it was. That doesn't make it okay.
Pardon me, sir. I believe it not that Jonathan even knew of the command.
You're not pardoned, and neither is he. It doesn't matter. Jonathan should know better than to have something to eat when we're in the middle of a war. He needs to focus on what's important.
Pardon me, but once again, O king, but Jonathan, of most recent moments, has wrought the most glorious victory amongst the Philistines. Himself and his armor there, if thou dost recall.
I dost recall. I'm not insane, you know. But my troops were not to have anything to eat. I should have killed him right then and there for his disobedience. That rebel child.
Kids nowadays. Jonathan had ingested just the merest taste of honey. Wouldst thou sacrifice thine own son for such an itty?
I am the king! My orders should be followed to the letter.
Why, yes, S.I.R.
And whichever fool Philistines I didn't kill got away from me while I was dealing with my wayward son. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? It's all becoming too much. And now Samuel says we have to go up against the Amalekites. Leave none of them alive, he says. It's becoming too heavy for me.
Listen to his every word.
lowing of cattle? And why do I hear the bleating of sheep? You were given one direction from the Lord, to kill everything and all of the Amalekites.
Well, Samuel, the animals aren't our fault, right? It was the troops. They brought back some of the animals from the Amalekites, and they kept the best of the sheep and the cattle to sacrifice to the Lord. Huh? But we killed everything else, I promise.
Stop talking. Let me tell you what the Lord told me last night.
Oh boy, here we go.
You were once a nobody, and even you admitted that. But the Lord made you king of Israel, and He sent you on a mission to kill the Amalekites.
And I did. I obeyed the Lord. I went on His mission.
Why did you pounce on the plunder and do evil in the eyes of the Lord?
Listen, Samuel, I'm sorry, okay? I gave in to my people. It was a moment of weakness. Just a moment. Please forgive me. Come and offer a sacrifice on my behalf, and we will worship the Lord together.
Does the Lord delight in burnt offering and sacrifice as much as He delights in obedience? No, Saul. To obey is better than sacrifice. But you've rejected the Lord, and the Lord has rejected you as king.
Samuel, what are you saying? Samuel, please, you gotta.
The Lord has torn the kingdom of Israel from you today.
Maybe
Given it to someone better than you.
maybe we can fix that.
The robe? The kingdom? No, this can't be fixed. The Lord has chosen another, one of His own, to lead His people.
Well, Samuel, what do we do now? If we go back to the people and I go alone, they're going to know that something is up. Maybe they won't think of me as a great leader anymore. They won't honor me. Samuel, would you just come back with me now? Offer a sacrifice, honor me before the people. Can we just do this thing? Please, Samuel, please, would you do it?
Saul, you are exhausting. Very well.
Okay.
I will go with you.
All right. Jonathan, my son, how does it go on the battlefield?
Same old. The giant Philistine Goliath has been coming out for 40 days now and shouting nonsense at our warriors.
Well, why haven't they killed him yet? What's the matter with those guys?
Well, to be fair, he's a pretty scary dude. I'm pretty sure he could rip someone in half with his bare hands.
He's overrated.
Overrated? You want to fight him yourself?
Well, as a matter of fact, I I'm the king. Can you imagine if something happened to me? I have valiant troops for a reason. No, the way I see it, they're just lacking a little bit of incentive. So here's what we'll do. To the man who kills Goliath, I will give great wealth.
How much is great?
I don't know. However much I want. A whole bunch, a pile, a jackpot.
I don't think you really understand quite how big this guy is.
And I'll throw in marriage. That's right, marriage to my daughter, Mirab. That way, whoever kills the giant will also become a prince. That ought to be pretty special.
I mean, special is one thing, but like...
And how about tax exemptions for both him and his family? That ought to be enough. That ought to induce somebody to kill this scary dude.
I mean, let's hope so.
Yeah, let me know when he's dead.
Okay. Not dead yet.
What?
Who's that?
What are you... We're discussing matters of state here.
Greetings, my king. Please, do not let your troops lose heart on account of this Philistine. Your servant will go and fight him.
No, you can't fight him. You're just a boy. Goliath is a great warrior. He's been doing this for a long, long time. Honestly, he has some experience and that you just don't have.
Well, let me give you a little bit of backstory about me. My name is David, the son of Jesse. I am a shepherd. I watch over my father's flock.
Wow. I'll be honest, I'm a little underwhelmed.
Okay, wait. Let me explain. Anytime a lion or a bear came and carried off one of the sheep from the flock, I went after it, struck it, and rescued the helpless sheep from its mouth. If the lion or bear turned on me, I'd seize it by its hair, strike it, and kill it.
True story.
True story. Your servant has killed both the lion and the bear, and this heathen Philistine will become like one of them, since he has defied the armies of the living God. The Lord has delivered me from the paw of the bear and the paw of the lion, and he will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine.
Amen. You seem pretty sure of yourself. Okay, alright, you can fight. I'll leave it with a second. You can't go out there looking like this.
Like what?
Well, you look like you just came out of the field.
Well, I did.
But you smell like sheep. It's not that bad. No, this isn't going to do. You need to look less like a sheep herder guy and more like a great warrior. Oh, thank you. Can you help this kid out? Get him into some weapons, some armor?
Yes, O king. Behold, thine unused suit of armor is forthcoming.
What do you think?
I really like him. I mean, I think he's got a shot. He trusts in the Lord for everything, and I have a lot of respect for that. Actually, I kind of want to go see how he's doing.
Don't let me hold you back. David, you all right back there?
Ta-da!
Look, thanks for all your help. Really. I can't go out and all this stuff. I'm not used to it. I'm just going to go out and fight him in my own clothes. The Lord will be my protector.
May the Lord be with you, David.
Hey, thanks, Jonathan.
Yeah. Rest in peace to that guy.
Send me a man, a soldier brave enough to fight, to keep your precious land. Send me a
believe that pipsqueak David. That he even survived the attack on the giant, let alone everything that's happened since. I mean, who kills a great warrior with a stone? I mean, what is even up with that?
Truly, okay, it is the stuff that legends are made of. David put the stone in his sling, whirling it above his head. Releasing the stone, it took flight through the air until it struck the giant on the cranium, falling dead as a doornail. Then David took the sword, the very sword of the giant himself, segregating his head from his body. Only a morning, David! Only a little
That's plenty. Thank you. I have envisioned this 1,000 times. You don't need to rub it in. It truly is unbelievable.
Well, everyone believeth it. Even the women sing of it. Saul has slain his thousands.
Stop. Okay, it will not do to be reminded of that fact. Crediting to David tens of thousands, and to me only thousands. What more can he get now except my very kingdom? I'm going to have to keep an eye on that boy.
O King, thou art becoming agitated?
Yes. Send for David. Get him now.
Yes. Wait, what art thou plotting?
I am going to just need a little bit of music to help calm my nerves.
Okay. Behold, where David come to?
I had to send him away. He was getting on my last nerve.
David? Is that you? How's it going, man? It's been a while. Let's get the handshake. Here we go. Hey. Whoa. Why are you breathing so heavily? Is something wrong? Just a little bit.
What crime have I committed? What have I done?
What are you talking about?
Okay. Get this. Your father is trying to take my life.
David, that can't be true. My father tells me everything. Why would you hide something like this from me?
Well, he knows very well what good friends we are, and he knows that if he told you, you would be upset. But I'm convinced there's only one step between me and certain death.
David, if I had even the least inkling that my father wanted to harm a hair on your head, don't you think I'd tell you right away? How can I prove it to you? How can we get to the bottom of this?
Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm supposed to come to the New Moon Festival and dine with you and the king. But I'll go away and not come to the festival. If your father misses me, just tell him that I had to hurry off to Bethlehem, my hometown, for, I don't know, an annual sacrifice.
Okay, all right. It makes sense so far, and then what?
Exactly. So, if your father says, hey, no problem, then we know there's really no problem.
And then you could come back to the palace?
Exactly. But, get this, if your father loses his temper, then we'll know for sure that he's determined to bump me off.
All right. So, David, it does make sense, but there is one thing, okay? If you're right, and my father really is trying to kill you, it won't be safe for you to come back to the palace to find out the results of the test.
Yeah, you're right. Might not be safe for either of us if we meet up. I mean, you might be followed. Someone might even be watching us right now.
Okay, keep it quiet. Okay. I think we need some kind of code, a way to tell you whether or not it's safe. So here's what I'm thinking, okay? I'll bring my armor bearer, and we'll go down to the valley. You hide behind the rocks in the valley, and I'll pretend I'm just doing some normal target practice. I'll shoot 3 arrows, okay? And if I say to my armor bearer, bring those arrows here to me, you'll know it's safe for you to come out and come back to the palace. But if I yell, the arrows are beyond you, then you'll know it's not safe, and you have to get away to safety as soon as possible.
Yeah, that sounds good. But, Jonathan, this could be the last time we see each other as friends.
Hey, don't say that. I don't want to think about that right now. Come on.
Gotta be good.
Also with your...
recent, recalling that David had defeated 200 Philistine men in order to marry thy younger daughter Michal. Dost thou wish to discuss this amazing feat?
No, I do not wish to discuss that amazing feat. I thought that 200 Philistines would surely finish off that shepherd boy, but instead I had to watch him become my son-in-law. I thought I was safe from David becoming a part of my family. He said he wasn't nobody. He refused to marry my daughter Merab after he killed Goliath, but for some reason he accepted the challenge to kill 200 Philistines in order to marry my daughter Michal.
Why would thou allow David to marry into thy family? After all, thou hast instructed thy entire staff to kill David. This does not compute.
Listen, David is clearly some kind of a freak of nature. He can kill anything and anyone that he wants. None of us are safe. And I bet he wants my kingdom. So I thought to myself, if he marries my daughter, maybe she will help me to get rid of him. But no! What does she do? She helps him to escape me. And my son Jonathan, my own son, it's useless. He and David are like besties or something. It's infuriating. No, if you want to get something done right, you have to do it yourself. You remember to trust nobody. I will be rid of that boy if it's the last thing I do. I will follow him wherever he goes. I will pin him to the wall with my spear. I will strike him down with my sword. He will not escape me again.
Saul, O mighty king, thou art terrifying in thy zeal for the death of David.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
The arrows are beyond you. Go quickly. Yeah, quick. Faster than a speeding arrow. Look at me go. Okay, that's it for now. You can take all this back to town.
Back to town?
Town, where we came from, yeah?
Sure, whatever you say. I got this.
All right, Rideau. So your father was angry? Angry, David. Angry doesn't
doesn't even begin to describe him. We just sat down to dinner, and he asked me where you were, and I gave our excuse. I said, David asked me for permission to go to Bethlehem with his family to observe a sacrifice. He said his brother ordered him to be there, so I granted him permission. And you should have heard his reaction. I'll give you my best impression of it. You son of a perverse and rebellious woman! I know you've sided with the son of Jesse against me! Shame on you and your mother who bore you! As long as the son of Jesse lives on this earth, your kingdom will not be established! And then there was one more thing. Oh yeah, bring him here to me so I can kill him!
So I guess it's true. It really isn't planning on that.
You think? And then I tried to ask him why, and guess what he did?
He told you to get lost.
I wish! He hurled his spear at me! David, he's so angry at you that he started taking it out on me, his only son. Listen, man, I'm sorry. You were right. It isn't safe for you here anymore.
Jonathan, how can I just leave, not knowing if I'll ever see you again?
David, I know it'll be hard, but the Lord brought us together, and He has bonded us like brothers. And I'll never forget you. Just promise me one thing, okay? Show kindness to my family forever.
The Lord is our witness today, that our hearts are united, and your family will be as my own.
We need you to bring up a spirit for us.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Where were you when the memo went out that said there's no more spirit consultations in the land?
Behold, actually, he's the one that...
No. I've got this. What he means to say is, if you do this thing for us, just this once, we promise that no harm will come to you.
Oh, do you? And what are you, like the king? Look, get lost. How does it go? I am a good, obedient person who does not practice witchcraft or sorcery. The door is behind you.
No thanks. I'm not hungry. But that thing that you said about if I were the king.
Okay, look, so this conversation has exhausted me, and you two are super annoying. So
Ma'am? Saul, ma'am.
I am a good, obedient person, and I would never practice witchcraft.
Okay, it's okay. Please rise. So as I was saying before, we need your help now, and if you do this thing for us, I, the king, promise that no harm will come.
Who were you wanting me to call up?
I need you to bring up the spirit of Samuel, the prophet.
Samuel? Why do you want to talk to him?
Look, I'm desperate, okay? He went and died on me, leaving me with no way to know what to do next. I just need to talk to him, just this once.
I mean, it's kind of cute. He thinks this stuff actually works.
Wait, what?
What?
Can we just get on with this?
Okay.
Just call him up.
Yeah. Okay. Try.
Is it working? What do you see? What is it?
I actually see something!
What does it look like?
Oh, he must be dead. He's so old!
Saul, why are you calling me up?
Samuel, please, Samuel, I'm in great distress. The Philistines have come against me, and the Lord has turned his back on me. I call out to him, and I don't hear anything. No prophecies, no dreams, nothing. I need your help.
Turn to me now, Saul, when everybody's turned their back on you. Do you remember what I told you? The Lord has torn his kingdom from you, and he's given it to David. And you remember why? Because you disobeyed the commands of the Lord. You will be now turned over with Israel to the Philistines. And tomorrow, you and your sons will be here with me in the afterlife.
Well, that was quick.
I believeth not that he is expired.
What?
He ain't dead.
Okay, well then in that case, so remember how like a second ago I took my life into my hands for you? Let's get you up, get you a bite to eat.
No.
On your way, because dying here is not part of the plan.
No, I'm not hungry. Yes, O king, thou art famished and have lost all thy strength. Thou shouldest eat and be strengthened.
Yeah, what he said. Saidst, saideth. Whew.
Don't worry, little lady. Do not be afraid. I got a very small request for you to do today.
It's against the law to do incantation, speak to spirits for manifestation.
I know that's what the top brass said, but I'm getting desperate to talk to the dead.
I'm very sorry, sir. I can't lie. I really want to stay alive. Okay or not. For this one time, I'm going to have to charge you one bad guy. And do. I'm just making sure. Did I hear you right? What I thought you said made me not look right.
Don't worry, little lady. Just do what I say. I promise that you will not die today.
Big boss said no more.
has happened?
The Philistines, in the heat of the battle, I've been hit by an arrow and I'm beginning to weaken. And listen to me. They've killed Jonathan, and they won't rest until they've killed me too. Please, I cannot be killed by a Philistine. Run me through with your sword. We cannot let them have this victory.
No, I will not kill the Lord's anointed.
The Lord has forsaken me. He's taken my kingdom away from me. I have nothing left to live for. But I will not let the Philistines take me. Give me your sword.
No! I will not live without thee, my king.
Your glory, O Israel, lies slain on your heights. How the mighty have fallen. Saul and Jonathan. In life they were loved and gracious, and in death they were not parted. They were swifter than eagles. They were stronger than lions. O daughters of Israel, weep for Saul. How the mighty have fallen in battle. Jonathan lies slain on your heights. I grieve for you, Jonathan, my brother. You were very dear to me. How the mighty have fallen.
Strong